A new proposal could change how you vote in future county commissioner races. KTVZ's Spencer Sachs spoke with the petitioners and has the latest.
In the state of Oregon, 2 counties and 2 cities use a system of voting called ranked choice voting. Multnomah and Benton counties, as well as the cities of Portland and Corvallis. Now, that system could come to Deschutes County.
And so for me, it provides representation, not just for those geographical differences, but also ideological differences.
Right now, what the county has is called a first past the post model. What that means is if you have multiple candidates and one candidate gets 50% plus 1 vote, that candidate wins. If no candidate surpasses that threshold, the top 2 vote getters will go to a runoff at a later date. In Deschutes County's case, 2 of the commissioner seats are going to a runoff in November. With instant runoff, multi-choice, multi-winner ranked choice voting, the election would be decided on 1 ballot. Here's how it works. Let's say we have 5 candidates running for 3 seats on the Deschutes County Commission. When you go to vote, you would rank the candidates 1 through 5 from most to the least favorite. Ballots are then tallied based on each's first ranked candidate. Here we can see that the orange candidate received more than 25% of the vote and automatically wins. The excess votes that orange didn't need to win are then redistributed according to orange voters' second favorite candidate. With the help of orange's second choice votes, blue now reaches the threshold and wins a seat. Now that there are no remaining candidates with excess votes, the candidate with the fewest votes, yellow, is eliminated. Yellow votes are now redistributed based on yellow voters' next choice. Yellow voters much favor purple to green, helping purple across the finish line and filling the 3rd and final seat.
It comes to this idea of representation that's proportionate. Legislative bodies, commissions, councils, they should reflect the voters while still protecting the majority.
This would only be for votes for Deschutes County Commissioner. Every other election would still be the first past the post model. What would the change mean to how votes are counted now?
So we would not have the commissioner race on the ballot in May as we do right now. That's one big piece. The other thing will just be implementation. A lot of outreach. We would have to do quite a bit of outreach.
But that's not the only change. There would be a financial aspect to it as well.
We'll have to modify our ballot tabulation system, pay for the upgrade to be able to count those ranked choice voting races. That would be one other change.
Now, Steve Dennison told me on top of the increase in costs of the added software and the outreach to make sure voters are aware of the new model and how to vote, the county would need to add possibly a second ballot, which would potentially increase the size of the envelope, in turn increasing costs. Right now, the proposal is still in the signature gathering stage. Once gathered, the measure would need to pass you, the voters. For now, Spencer Sachs, KTVZ News.
On Monday, the League of Women Voters has a forum to discuss ranked choice voting. It happens at Benn Central Library. The program begins at 5:30 and ends at 7 p.m.